Unique upgrades changes. 15.0. So this is January. First patch of 2025. We're applying changes to unique upgrades for Kremlin, Colombo, Hinden, Republic, Gouden Leeuw, Petro, Daring, Harugumo and Grozovoi, Z52, Elbing, Yueyang. Wait, what the fuck? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 leg mode changes at the same time. Goddamn. Automated main battery loading mechanisms Kremlin. +1 charge to all ship consumables. Oh, that seems really good. So the downside of this was you lost your 12% range. You lost 12% range, but you got 18% reload. So ultimately it's only really 6% more reload than this one. But extra DCP, extra heal on a super tanky battleship, that probably makes it like super strong. That probably makes it super strong. Right now it's pretty hard to justify because you're only really getting 6% more reload. And the turret reverse downside is very minimal on a Kremlin, like the turret reverse is so fast. But getting 1 extra of everything is pretty nice. Getting the extra DCP is very big. Getting extra heal is very big. Would you get to use them all? Depends what's farming you. If it's a sub, probably not. But if it's like standard ammunition, you can absolutely get it off because you can run the 6 heal build. Or you probably will run like the 6 heal build. You run this shit and you run this shit. So you have with the leg mode 5 and then with IRR, you have 6 heals. 6 heals, 6 DCPs. Kinda nice. Get first blood and you have 7. I'm worried if that won't make it a straight up upgrade. Remains to be seen. Like, you'll have to play it more aggressive for sure. Losing 12% range is your 20.7. You're losing what, 2 point something? What, 2.3, something like that? So you have 18 km range-ish. That's perfectly playable. You just have to play it aggressive. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Encourage a higher degree of close range gameplay, even at a higher risk. Okay. More consumables. The problem is, yeah, the question is, how much accuracy will you lose because of the range loss? Because this game is coded so potato that the more range you have, the better accuracy you have. Which doesn't make any sense. Kremlin might be less vulnerable to that because of its unique dispersion parameter, which gives it giga good dispersion close range. Colombo. Oh, we're finally touching the leg mode after what, 1 year of it being completely busted? I guess they couldn't let it be as it was after they banned it from COTS. Added new effect. -2 charges to exhaust smoke generator consumable. Okay, so you're gonna have what, 1 smoke? Single smoke Kremlin, Colombo. I don't think that's gonna solve the issue of fighting that thing sucks ass. I don't think, like, it's still gonna feel horrendously unfair to fight it. Because it has great firing angles. I mean, you can take away all smokes and Colombo is still a great ship and really obnoxious to fight. I'm not sure the smoke is going to change much. The sap is still obnoxious as fuck. The issue is it makes sap very consistent, and the only thing that balances sap is inconsistency because the alpha is so good. An additional penalty was added, being left with only 1 single charge. Players will have to consider their options carefully, especially when engaging at closer ranges. Do they really have to be that careful though? Compared to any other battleship? Is Colombo particularly extra vulnerable compared to any other battleship? No, not really. Colombo is really tanky. It has really good firing angles. So what's supposed to be the big... Well, what is the big nerf, really? Smoke is like a get out of jail free card on Colombo. You lose 2 of them, but like it's still gonna be really bad to fight at. And even worse, the Colombos now are probably gonna play more passive with the leg mod, which makes it honestly even worse to fight them, because when they click you with sap from 20 kilometers, it just pens everywhere. Yeah, I mean the firing angles forwards are so fucking disgusting. The firing angles forward are so disgusting on the Colombo. You don't do any damage to an angle of the Colombo. I don't think this is enough. Or I don't think like this is the correct way to change this ship. Because it will just make the base wanking Colombos that click you for 20k, sorry, no, 20k is a bad volley. Click you for 30k, even more obnoxious to deal with. They're never going to push up. Like, it's a nerf, sure, but like, I don't think it'll change that much. It should reduce the sap alpha. That's what the leg mode should do. You get better dispersion, so you get better value out of the AP ideally, but you get reduced value out of the sap. So they should nerf the sap alpha, so you get more consistent guns, but you do less damage per volley. That might make it more playable, and that might be a better balance. This one doesn't really address the core issue, which is sap is horrendous to play against. They should have just nerfed sap alpha. That would have been the best choice. I don't think they need to nerf the AP alpha, because honestly, if it gets to click broadside, that's fine. And you could run it for better dispersion, for better AP chunks, that's fine. But it should absolutely nerf the sap alpha. This is, I think, a wrong way to balance this. Main battery fire control, Republic. Remove the penalty to main firing range. Okay, that was huge, because this one was, I think it was 24%. Added a new effect, 15% increased fire and flood. Okay, but I don't think that, let's see. So how much of a buff are we talking? So honestly, we're only talking 6% better reload than compared to this. That's the difference. 6% better reload. That's it. You burn for 15% longer. That's the relevant stat. Doesn't really matter much. You build fire prevention, so it doesn't really match much. It doesn't matter much, but is it suddenly going to make Republic playable? Probably not. I think it's still going to be dog shit. It's still probably going to be dog shit. Like, you have 6% better reload. You eat slightly longer fires, a few ticks more. It's not going to change much. It's not going to make Republic suddenly good. Republic is still pretty awful. I mean, you might build Furious to make use of the extra long fires, and then maybe go this. So if you get set on superstructure fire, you burn for an hour. But then the issue becomes that the hull is shit and the guns are still really inconsistent these days. Probably not gonna change much. I'm still not gonna play it, honestly. I'm still not gonna play it. You reload really fast. Yeah, you pump out a lot of shells, but it's 8 inaccurate shells, and it's like it's fallen off pretty heavily. Also, the concealment is bad. And everyone loves farming Republic because it has no armor. The upgrade currently significantly changed the playstyle. Okay. Okay. The issue is ultimately the leg mod is just 6% more reload. That's it, 6%. It's like building BFT on a gunboat. You get 5%. This one gives you 6%. It's good, it's always good, but it's not going to change much. Hindenburg. Wow, that leg mod is dog shit. Remove the effect that accelerated the main battery repair. Okay, wait, let me actually look at it. It was so dog shit. Let's see. So, where is it? It's here. You have to give up conceal. Main battery repair useless. Fire extinguishing time. Kinda useless. Doesn't really do much. Flooding recovery useless. Rudder shift somewhat useful. Rudder shift is the most useful part of this upgrade. Remove this one. 20% increased duration of heal. Fire gets a buff. The useless flood gets a nerf. Okay. I love that it's popular despite being so dogshit. It was decided to replace the main battery repair bonus. Okay, with heal. The issue with Hindenburg isn't that you die to fires or floods. The issue is you get full penned everywhere and you die to that. Full pens is what kills you. However, 20% duration. So let's see. What are we talking? We are talking. Let's see, we are 272.28. So that's standard. Then we had the health flag. Then we had the new leg mod. Instead of 9k heal, we have 11k heal. 11k heal instead of, 11k versus 9.1. So you gain 1.9k extra healing per heal. 1,900. So roughly one battleship overpen. It's different heal duration. I mean, it adds up to the same. Heal duration adds to the same. It really doesn't matter. It's the same calculus. It doesn't matter if it's HP amount restored or heal duration. It's the same percentage increase. I don't think you can do it as... Okay. Well then. Right. So, well, instead of 28 seconds, we get 5.6 seconds extra from 20% duration. So 28x, what was it? 272. 272. 7.6. And we get 5.6 extra seconds if we had the 20% heal duration. So we got 33.6. Wasn't it 28? Yeah, 33.6 duration times, and it was 272, right? It adds up to the exact same value. And then we add the heal flag, which is 20% heal, and we have the exact same value. It's the same. It's literally the same. Doesn't matter which way you do it. It's just 20%, one way or another. The answer doesn't change no matter how we do the math. Anyway, so we're talking 1.9k healing per heal. So 1 overpen from a battleship, roughly. A bit more. And for that, we give up the dispersion debuff and the concealment. We get 20 rudder and 1.9k healing. It's probably still shit, honestly. It's probably still shit. It's probably still dog shit. If it increased the amount of damage you can heal, like pen damage you can heal, it might be more valuable. But the issue is you're gonna run into saturation issues or not being able to heal the damage you take issues. I don't think that's enough. I don't think it's enough to give this up. Like, maybe some Lighthouse build, but honestly, if you want to play Lighthouse Hinden, just play Clausewitz. Then you don't get overmatched by 457s, and it's a lot more playable. You'd have better rudder. Yeah, I mean, you'd have 20% better rudder. So you got 12 now, you lose 2.4 seconds. You have what? 9.7 rudder. 9.7 rudder. Like, I don't think this helps with what Super Average just said. The most disappointing thing is getting to your 15th heal, and it's 2k. Yeah, the issue is you can only heal a percentage of the damage you take, and you're going to cap out very quickly. And with that mod, I think you're going to cap out even faster. It's probably marginally better than steering gears for Lighthouse. It's marginally better for steering gears than Lighthouse, but it's still pretty bad. It's still pretty bad. I probably still wouldn't use it. I would probably still wouldn't use it. I don't like it. If I built Lighthouse, I would run it over steering gears. That's probably it. But that's pretty much it. Ultimately, the issue is the whole fire and flooding shit is completely irrelevant on a cruiser. You have such fast ACP and you burn for such short times. It's only really relevant if you're dueling another cruiser. That's when the fires matter. But how often does that really happen in a Hindenburg? Yeah. For Lighthouse build, I can see it. For anything else, not really. Not really. I probably still wouldn't use it. I mean, the issue is Hindenburg doesn't die to fires. Hindenburg dies to being full penned by battleships and full penned by cruisers because it's a big, clunky, massive cruiser covered in 30mm plating. That's what kills it. Gouden Leeuw. Oh, banana phone? Let's see. Gouden Leeuw leg mod is brokenly good. So right now it's got the 25% reload and +1 flight. They removed the 25%. That's a massive fucking nerf. Holy shit. Thank you, Joe Bob, for the 54 months. They give you 8% range and 10% airstrike bomb damage. Okay, the nerf to... That's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. Oh, there you go. Scroll a bit. Let's see, range. 8% range. Let's see. So we get, what is it, 13 kilometers? 14-kilometer range. And was 10% bomb damage. So from 6.8 to like 7.5. Less planes, but more toxic planes. That just means you have to stay even further away from the island the Gouden Leeuw is parked on. Gouden Leeuw parks an island, now you have to stay 14 kilometers away instead of 13. You still have the 3 flights, but the reload debuff is pretty strong, man. What was the default reload? That's the amount for the science. 80 seconds. 80 seconds. Sheesh. So that's a pretty fucking significant nerf though. So it just means, it means less planes, significantly less planes. Also means you won't proc the Conrad as quickly, which is probably a good thing. Yeah, I mean, total area covered. You park an island in the middle, it's a massive increase in area you can cover now. It's very significant. You do have this, which is 15%. So it's not going to be 80. It's going to be less. It's going to be 12 seconds less. So 68. So 68 second cooldown on the airstrikes. But it'll take you longer to proc this one. It won't be as nasty as Prince airstrikes because it doesn't have the pen. The 37mm pen is such a big difference to the Prince, but it's still gonna be very good for the play style. So now the streamer yesterday trying out the new French dockyard BB. The thing is a complete piece of shit. I saw they nerfed it pretty hard. It's probably still worth running, just for the airstrike build. Oh shit! Yeah, you had 20% here as well. Man, there's so many ways to reduce the cooldown on airstrikes. Holy shit! But yeah, it's probably still worth running. It's gonna be less broken, but it's probably still worth running. And you'll have a larger sphere of influence with the airstrikes now. Probably still worth running. Probably still pretty damn good. This will result in a more varied overall gameplay experience. I don't know about that one, but it will open up some new annoying angles where Gouden Leeuw can reach you from. Hitro! I thought Reddit explained that range mode was better than leg mode. How come Wargaming is nerfing it then? I thought range mode was better than leg mode. What happened? Why are they nerfing it? Don't they read Reddit? They must have missed the Reddit thread where they explained how much better the range mode was. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Remove the penalty for the number of ship consumable charges. That's big. 25% reduce duration. So you keep the dispersion. AP alpha goes down a bit. Hold up. 25% reduction. You lose 3 seconds? Not quite. Less. 2 point something. Or 2.5 on the radar. You lose a bit of Hydra. Doesn't matter on the DCP. Doesn't really matter on the heal. I mean, it's a bit of... Let's see. $9.8. I don't think it's that bad. What was that? 50%? You lose 1.5k on the heal. But in return, you get a whole another heal. Oh, was it 25%? Oh shit, I miscalculated. Shit. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, wait, it was 25. 25, that's more significant. That's more significant. Okay, so you have this times 3. 29k healing. You get the same healing. You get the same healing. Yeah. It's the exact same healing. But you have another You have another radar. %25% nerfs it for sure. It's like a 4 point something second nerf. It's what I mean. It's significant. Gives your team less time to shoot because of the radar delay, but I think it's still going to be really good. You get the dispersion and you get the 7.5 alpha, and you no longer lose consumables, you just lose some duration on them. Yeah, basically every single one, the total duration is the same. It's just more spread out over the game. Might struggle to shoot DDs 2 times, yeah. If you have to turn your guns, you might struggle. It kind of depends. If you get first blood, you get Kusi's extra consumable thing, which gives you 1 more, which means for the current leg mod, it's better. For the upcoming one, it's worse. I think it'll probably still be worth running. It'll still be very good, I think. The main thing that hurts probably the most is the AP shell damage. Nerfing the AP shell damage probably hurts the most. But it'll still be really fucking good. It'll still be really fucking good. I think the dispersion is the bigger issue as well, the Haka. And I don't know what fantasy world people who think range mode is as good are living in, but anyone who's fucking tried the leg mode and the range mode, they're not the same. I don't like. I don't care what the ballistic chart is supposed to say. They're not the same. You get such fucking wild volleys with leg mode. Still, this is kind of like a non-change. It's a slight nerf, but it's probably still great. Daring. I'm pretty sure Daring one was fucking dog shit. I think Daring one turned a really good hybrid into a torpedo boat. Okay, so you give up more conceal. You give up 5% conceal to become a torpedo boat. That's dog shit. Okay, so don't give up conceal anymore. You don't do damage anymore. 12% main battery reload. Oh, it nerfs it. Okay, you nerf main guns. Wait, it's even worse. You get 15% torpedo speed. You get 10% conceal, 20% torpedo reload, and 15% speed. But then you get minus 12% gun reload. It's even worse? I don't understand why anyone would want to make this into a torpedo boat when it has 10 km torps and it does 36 knots. Like, if they wanted to make a torpedo boat Daring viable, they should have given it like 15% main gun debuff, but then like 15% speed. So you can actually like sail around the map and torpedo things. But trying to play torpedo boat with a fucking 36.8 knot hull, it's ass. With no speed boost, it's ass. Why would you want to do, like, it's so hard to get into good positions, and then the torps are only 10 km, so it's so hard to use them. You have to walk into 12 km radars and then you can't get out because you're so slow. Like, this is like a case of someone who doesn't play the game trying to make the ship into a torpedo boat. It's dog shit. It's dog shit. Why would you give up gunpowder on daring? It's such a great hybrid. Like, the guns are so good. And now you're losing 12% DPM to get slightly better torps that not... Like, if they gave it range, torpedo range, it would be more valuable. Like, it needs torpedo range or ship speed. A 10 km torps on a 36 knot hull? No. 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 This is horrendous, this debuff. Holy shit. Would never run this thing. The previous upgrade I mean, the new version isn't gonna be any better. Without compromising concealment, which is highly important for torpedo-focused ships, as are torp range and speed of the ship. Yeah, no. Demented. Smoke. 6% reduction of the main battery reload time. Wait, they're buffing smoke Harugumo? I mean, it's very meme. You only basically see it in funny divisions or comp. So you get 6% reload as well. So if you go full farm Harugumo, it might not be that terrible. I probably still wouldn't run it because you give up the conceal, which makes you useless. But if you were to go completely fuck conceal and just like, I don't know, IVG, fire chance, like some full fire retard spec, and then you build that extra reload with this thing, it might be interesting. Especially with the improved ballistics that Harugumo has these days, it's a lot easier to farm. Kind of smoke cruiser Harugumo. Might make it, I mean, this is a buff, makes it better. I still don't know if anyone would use that. Like divisions, it's good. Comp, it'll see use, but randoms? I don't know, man. Grozovoi. A main gun automatic loader. Remove the penalty to torpedo tubes reload time. 5% increase in the detectability. This upgrade continues to shift the ship from a general state. More impact, more fitting for 5% increase. Wait, what? So it already has. They take away the torpedo tube reload one, but 5% increase in conceal. So you're already 6-7 without conceal. So you're going to be about or 7 km. I mean, if I built conceal, I'd go back to 6-1, I think. And then I'd be like 6-4 if I ran with the leg mod. 6-4 with conceal. I feel like it's a nerf. Is it 6 km full build? Okay, then it'll be like what, 6-3, 6-4 with the new one. If you run conceal. Without conceal, it's 7-1. It kind of feels like a nerf though. I guess the torps are more usable on Grozovoi though, so you get slightly more usable torps, but it'll just force it to play even further back. I don't know. I don't really see Grozovois these days. I like Grozovoi has to be one of the rarest ships in the game. I'm a bit surprised they kinda surprised they're fucking with this. How many people play Grozovoi? Let's see, last 3 updates. 3.1k. It's more popular than Kleb, and I guess it's pretty average popularity. 18 out of 37. About as average as you can get. Interesting. Gross is still a weird ship. On paper should be quite strong, but it ends up not. It's because the hull is massive. On paper, like the guns are really nice. It's got a lot of consumables. You have to run superintendent though. But the issue is the hull is fucking gigantic. Like the ship is fucking massive. Hello, Yueyang? Thank you, Jesus. Like the hull is fucking gigantic. That's the issue. It gets chunked hard. Set 52. Remove the effect that reduced torpedo detectability. Increased torpedo speed. Added the 5% maximum dispersion. Wait, what? So this one is dog shit. 12% instead of 5 and remove the detectability. Okay, so they nerfed the detectability thing, which was a good add. Instead you get 12% speed. The problem with this thing is still it fucks over your Hydra gameplay. Like Z52 is a good hybrid, well, decent hybrid, because you can get 6.1 conceal and 6km Hydra. And the issue with this thing is you don't get 6.1 conceal, you get 6.4. So it makes it much, much harder to use your Hydra effectively. And the torps are 10.5. Like, they have no alpha. Making them faster is... Yeah, I mean, I'm never gonna run that upgrade. I don't know why they keep trying to force these things into torp boats. There's a reason no one wants to play torp boats if they... Like, if a person has hands these days, they build for guns. Like, when the Khazard line first came out, every fucking good player built that ship for guns. Because the torps were so unsatisfying. So you just ran around with like a shittier Clabert or shittier Marceau. Everyone built gunboat Khazard. Because guns are much more consistent and effective. So taking ships that already are like decent hybrids and trying to turn them into torp boats is like, no one wants to do that. You're just making them worse. Does anyone at Wargaming still play the game? I have no idea. Elbing! Oh, fuck. They're nerfing my beloved. 8% reduction to main battery range. Okay, 8% nerf. Oof. Oof, that's quite a lot. Fuck. 12.4. Oh, that's torps, I'm retarded. Okay, I was like, wait, am I not running the build? I'm retarded. I apologize. 14.7. That's perfectly playable. It's not as good as it used to be, but that's perfectly playable. That's perfectly playable. I'm still gonna run like mod then. It makes it so much better. I'm still gonna run like mod then. It's just such an upgrade, even with that small nerf. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna... It's still gonna be goated. Yeah, it's still gonna be so good. 100% I still run it. Making it difficult for other ships to engage her at longer ranges. Isn't that the point? That's the only thing it's good at. Trading at longer ranges. Close range it gets fisted. So why are you trying to engage it at long ranges? Interesting. Like, I don't mean to be rude, Morgan, but have you seen Elbing win rate? 5th worst win rate in the game. Elbing. It's fine if this ship has a strength, which is that it's good at trading at long range. It's fine if it has a strength, because it doesn't have too many other strengths when it comes to winning games. It can't push in, it can't contest caps. It can't really effectively spot either. It doesn't do a lot of DD rolls well. The only thing it has is trading at long range. So nerfing the long range trading capability is a bit interesting. It's a bit interesting that they nerf it with because it's like average popularity but poor win rate. So nerfing it is interesting. Yueyang. Leg mod buff. Added new effect. 10% increase to the maximum HP. Yo, that might be pretty good. How much does it add? It's still gonna be a little small one, but 10% health. 25.4? 25.4k. I mean, I'll make it better. Probably not gonna be that good still, but better for sure. Leg mode YY is funny with radar. Obviously, if you run smoke, you don't run leg mode. You only run it with radar. Because it fucks your conceal. Interesting. Straight up buff. I mean, I guess it could use it. With all the power creep and DDs. Interesting. A lot of questionable ones, honestly. I don't think the bad ones were actually made good enough, and I don't think the good ones were actually made bad enough to not run them. Ultimately, I don't think this changes much. I guess steps in the right direction, but like the bad ones, I'm not going to start using any of the bad ones because of this, and I'm not going to stop using any of the good ones because of this. So ultimately, it didn't really change anything. I guess Kremlin 1 is now worth using. That's the only one, Kremlin 1. Kremlin 1 became worth using. But Colombo, still gonna be great. Republic. I mean, the issue, okay, Republic 1 is a big buff, but who wants to play Republic? Hindenburg 1 is still bad. Gouden Leeuw you're still gonna use. Petri you're still gonna use. Daring is still bad. Harugumo, probably not gonna run unless Division Smoking. Grozovoi, I guess you'll still use it for the gun build. Like, you still run it. Z52, you're still not gonna run it. Elbing, you're still gonna run it. Yueyang, kinda still gonna run. I guess incremental changes in the correct direction. Incremental changes, but like none of the bad ones suddenly became good. None of the bad ones suddenly became good. They became like okay-ish, basically.